You think you know me? Say I'm as cold-hearted as they come. You think I'm slowly cutting my ties with you, that I'm done. Here's what you don't know. Feelings, they grow slow. I've just been caring for mine. Now I can feel it. Now I believe it. Baby, tonight is the night. I'm gonna call you up in the name of love. Gonna call you up and tell you that I'm not giving up. In the name of love, I'm not giving up yet on you. In the name of love, in the name of love. In the name of love, in the name of love. You think it's easy, yeah. Falling in love, well, maybe for you. I think it's crazy, oh no. But I'll be damned if I'm not a fool. Here's what you don't know. Feelings, they go slow. I've just been caring for mine. Now I can feel it. Now I believe it. Baby, tonight is the night. In the name of love, in the name of love. In the name of love, in the name of love. I'm gonna call you up in the name of love. Gonna call you up and tell you that I'm not giving up in the name of.
Welcome to Free Live Tarot Readings. I'm TarotOracle. I do the readings.
It's 6:30. Time for the TarotOracle show.
What is going on? Sarah Lover, thank you for your donations. I appreciate that. Maruta, we got Assel, Amanda, Kizuwanda, Natalia. We got Sarah. What is going on? Very good to see you. How is everybody doing this fine Thursday night? Tomorrow's Friday, my friends, and I am hyped. I am hyped indeed. So I'm just saying, I am saying this is going to be a fantastic evening. Lover, thank you for your other donation. Sarah, I do not have that ready, but I will have it ready Monday. So I'm going to do a lot of things. I'm going to catch up on some lessons. I got unboxings. I got all sorts of stuff I'm focusing on tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Very focused on that. GK, I thank you for your donation as well. I appreciate everybody being here tonight. Let's go with Lover. Lover's first reading of the night. Do I have a future with Company S? Will S like me? If not, we can always have Company T. And then U and V is what I'm talking about. Let's use the Wonder World of Tarot for this reading because it is going to be a wonderful world after all. You know what I'm saying? Wonderful world after all. Queen of Wands, it's been a minute. How are you doing? Good to see you as always. How is everybody doing? Are you excited about Friday? Are you excited about the weekend? I'm just saying. Who's taking off Friday? Just have like a 3-day weekend, you know, just because we can have a 3-day weekend. Let's have a 3-day weekend is what I'm talking about. I approve. All right, let's see if Company S approves. Do you have a future with this particular company? Hermit, Wheel of Fortune, and the Three of Coins points to a big old yes. I like it. I like it. So simple, right? So simple indeed. Tanya Neve, welcome to the stream. How you doing tonight? The big one here is the Wheel of Fortune. If you're a member of the Patreon, link right here, Patreon Tarot Oracle. If you're a member of the Patreon, today we did cover the Wheel of Fortune in exhaustive detail because that's what we do on the Patreon streams. But yeah, so the Wheel of Fortune talks about having something regular, having something standard, having something we can rely upon to sort of be around, something that we need, something that we want to engage in, something that we want to have around. And having the company there, having the company accept you, and having the company make you a part of their life, a steady part of their life, is what's important right here. Yvette, welcome. How you doing? Three of Coins also talked about a new job, new occupation, new just overall excitement about something new, something engaging, and that's what you're going to have here. But yeah, the Three of Coins is pretty exciting indeed, because that's what you need. You need that job opportunity. You need somebody to open the door, let you in, and give you the opportunity that you need. Otherwise, I mean, you're sort of wandering around looking for whatever. Be random with me and the other Sarah. Welcome. How you doing? Hermit says you are very independent at this job as well, which is good. You don't need a manager to wander around and follow you and micromanage you. You can handle all of that stuff yourself. You just need the open door. You need the opportunity, and that is what they're going to give you. I do think that you have an opportunity to make it happen over there. You're going to sit at the computer, and you're just going to make all of the goodness over there. That's what I'm saying. All right, we're going to go skip over Sarah. We'll be back to you next. We're going to skip to lover, just do the double lover. Double lovers, that's what I'm talking. That's what you need in life. You know, when you're lonely out there, you're sort of sitting at home on a Thursday night, you need a double lover over there. All right, BooBoo, I thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Was in from work ever a genuine friend? Well, I mean, if you have to ask, I mean, there's some doubt in your mind. Obviously, there's some doubt in your mind. But, the Seven of Swords says that you were a work friend. You were just a work friend. And there's a difference classification in some people's mind between a work friend and a non-work friend. I'm sorry to say, right? It's like when you play a video game and you're a member of the guild, right? So you're a member of the club or the guild, and then you quit the guild. And you still know all these people, like you've met some of these people, but now they ignore you because you're not in the guild. Same kind of thing here, right? Seven of Swords. Once I'm out, I'm out. Once I'm out, that's it. There's no other thing to make it happen. We had a good time. We did. The Nine of Cups. This is something that we enjoyed each other's company. We were having good things going, and we had a nice relationship, had a nice connection, but it was a work friend, unfortunately, and they consider it as a work friend. Some people are like, you're my friend or you're not my friend, which is perfectly acceptable. But some people do have that little distinction between a work friend and a non-work friend. You're not in the club anymore, so The Death card said things changed in this person's mind with a connection, with the relationship. And that's the way it goes. You just have to accept that and move on. Because a lot of times you can't. A lot of times it's very difficult. You don't understand like what in the world's going on, Especially you're like never experienced that before and somebody does that to you or what have you. But it just feels like that things changed in their mind about you. And that's that's the way it goes. Seven of Swords. You're not in the guild anymore. So that's the way, you went to another guild in World of Warcraft, and you're not in my guild any longer. So you have got a little bit of a change as far as that goes. Let's get October. Hopefully Sarah gets a whole lot of change. Hopefully Sarah gets a whole lot of change up in here. Biora, welcome. Good to see you. How do you get a reading if you don't have a PayPal? I have the link up here for a super chat. You can do super chat, or you just ask your question. If I get to it, I get to it. Usually it's pretty packed in here. So we'll see. Life of Destiny, welcome. Good to see you. How is everybody? I'm anxious for Friday. Friday, it's the end of the month. It's the last day of the quarter in the stock market. I had a great day in the stock market today, and I am ready for another good day tomorrow. Another good day tomorrow, because today was so simple. You press one button and then you go AFK for like the entire day. So yeah, that's the way sometimes it works, and sometimes it don't work like that. But today it worked like that. All right, let's see what's going on here. In October, what kind of thing? One more card. One more card. In October, what is going to happen up in here? You got a Five of Wands. Man, the ending of October is a little bit challenged, right? Life of Destiny. I thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate you. Four of Swords. October, I'm not going to lie to you. October starts out a little slow. It's a little bit languishing. It's a little bit slow there. It feels like October, you really need to plan your destination, right? Your destination needs to be planned pretty well. GK, I thank you for your other donation. But yeah, so planning is going to be important in October. Don't wing it. If we wing it, don't think we're going to have much success. And that's what happens sometimes too. You think you're okay. You think you're going to wing it. You're going to be fine. You're going to be just dandy. And then all of a sudden, it doesn't work like that. And I thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Hanged Man said, October is your time to really learn, to really develop skills, to really sort of look at other perspectives of things and search for the level of enlightenment that you need that is going to make a big difference in your life. Work on, we cover this card on today's Patreon as well. The Hangman talks about enlightenment. It talks about giving up. It talks about letting go, and it talks about basically looking at things from a different perspective. These are the kind of things you're going to be pursuing, right? Pursuing, let things happen, see where it goes. Get sort of a meditative state, get very focused on where you want to be, and see where it goes. You realize that you create your own reality by your thoughts, your beliefs, and your feelings, right? Your expectations, what you think, what you expect, how you feel about things. The Hanged Man said, let's reevaluate that. Let's get these in line and create a better tomorrow for what we need in October. Because I think October is about planning, it is about learning, it is about developing a lot of self-development in there as well. The Judgment card, I think somebody from the past is coming back, you know. Normally I don't say that. Not every Judgment card points in that direction, but you have the Queen of Swords. It's like we have to deal with something from our past. We have to deal with a little bit of karma. We have to deal with a little bit of a relationship that has been fragmented, that has not been completed, that never was closed completely. The Judgment card points to getting that opportunity and definitely sort of moving into there. Now, does that relate to this planning enlightenment over here? Maybe. I do think that you have some unfinished business with some people, and I think those people are coming back in October. Queen of Swords says you need to understand where you're at in that development, though, and make sure that you stand your ground where you need to. You don't waver too much, and you focus on what is going to be important here, because the Queen of Swords is the leader, and you need to exhibit some of these leadership abilities and make that happen. Andrew, welcome. Good to see you. But the Five of Wands says watch out for any conflict. If you're going to engage in conflict in October, you need to make sure that it's necessary. How much conflict can we dodge? Can we avoid? Can we move past? How many things can we just go, not worth the battle? Because I think at the end of October, you'll see very quickly that some things are not literally worth the battle, and you're going to have to sort of deal with the ramifications from that. A very detailed reading. Hopefully you liked it, Sarah. Hopefully you liked it. Good to see you again, and I appreciate you hanging out with us tonight, making it happen over there. GK's got a couple of good reads over here. GK's like, look, need some loves, need some lovins over there.
I love you.
GK, we love you. That's all that's important at the end of the day. Everybody in chat and myself are madly in love with you, GK. And you know who else loves you, GK? Teddy. Teddy loves you. Teddy loves you. Look at that smile. Look at that sewed-on smile for Teddy. Teddy loves you, GK. All right. Are you ready? Just saying.
I love you.
So let's see if there's going to be anybody other than me, chat, and Teddy that are going to be madly in love with you, you know, as far as love goes. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's happening with that. Anyone new? We got Two of Cups, Ace of Cups, maybe an Ace of Pentacles. We got some good stuff. Oh, we got a little possibility making it happen there, right? Crystal, welcome. Good to see you. But you're really looking at basically sort of waiting as far as something exciting in love, right? Something exciting in love is a little bit of a wait. I think you have about a month and a half, maybe 2 months at the tops for somebody coming in love. Would I love to see somebody next week, next month? Would be great. Really think you're going to be stretching into November before you see somebody. And I do think it's somebody out and about, like you're out at some social event, you're out doing something, and then you run into somebody and they are just enthralled with you. They absolutely are adored with you. And you were sort of, that's the exciting part about it, right? 3, you're looking, they're looking, you run into each other, I think November-ish. So I think that's where your excitement is going to start. Now, this is going to be someone you normally wouldn't date, someone you normally wouldn't fall in love with, but they seem to be just infatuated with you for some reason or another. KD, welcome. Good to see you. They are absolutely infatuated with you. They are connected with you. It's almost like you feel something's up. You don't know what exactly it is, but something's up. And again, you're out and about, man. Are we at Oktoberfest? Well, it's November. Are we at Novemberfest? I don't know. Are we at some event? Are we at some sort of a walk or a turkey walk? Or you're in something. And you're looking, they're looking, you run into each other. And it just seems there's something about this person that's interesting. Now, the thing is somebody you don't want. This is somebody, just looking at them raw, you'd be like, nah, that's not exactly somebody I'd be sign up for, right? Crystal, thank you for your donation. But once you get to know them, right? A little bit of opposites attract here. Once you get to know them, once you give them the opportunity, once you open that door, I think that is very exciting indeed. So I like it. I like it quite a bit. So there's your new individual with that. And Teddy's there for you too. Teddy is always there for you is what I'm talking about. GK, you know, you're madly in love with the Teddy. All right, let's go put Teddy aside. Go to BooBoo. Wants a little October reading. I mean, we got the deck for that. We have if you don't have the Thoth, where have you been? If you haven't seen the Thoth before, where have you been? Because it has been here waiting for you. The Thoth is quite possibly the best deck I have. I mean, if you have the top 10 decks of all time, the Thoth is going to be my number one. It's going to be my number one, buddy. It's just going to be my soulmate, you know? My spirit animal is the Thoth deck. Let's face that now. Well, let's get a bit of October reading for BooBoo. And we got a little more time tonight. Let's go deep into the details and all that good stuff. Oh, Jesus, a little bit of excitement happening there. It's what we need with that. Now, you're sort of merging into a different level of dreams in October. I really think the second week in October, it hit you. It's like, boom, headshot. Here we go. Just like a Counter-Strike. You have a different level of dreams coming in October. And I think it's sort of verging on lucid dreaming almost. Like something's up with the dream. Something's very detailed. Something's sort of very magical about it. And it's very focused too. Detailed. Like there's some weird details in there. It's very detailed, in fact, in some of the parts of it, right? Normally dreams are exotic, a little bit on the fancy side, a little bit on the vague side. You got some really strict details in some of these dreams. Again, second week of October, I think this will start. Can you journal them? Can you remember them? Journal them out? I'd recommend it. I think that's going to be good for you overall, but you do have a level of that, right, that you sort of have to deal with. And some of the details lead you to different ideas that you have never thought of before. You have never thought of before, which is very interesting indeed. That's where you want to be led. Speaking of leading, October is your month to lead other people, right? October is your month to lead other people because there's people that depend on you. There's people that wait on you. There's people that need you in their life, and they're going to reach out, and I think it's going to be very beneficial for you to sort of help them and you to sort of guide them in your own kind of way there, you know, as far as doing it. Obviously, don't sacrifice yourself, what have you, but yeah, you need to be focused on other people in October. I think there's people that need your help, and it'd be very beneficial to do that. You do have the very fiery aspect over here of the night. The night's very focused on where can I be? Where can I be? Because October is the time to sort of map out what you want to do for next year. I think next year is, I'm going out on a limb. Next year is one of your biggest years of your life. It's one of the biggest, most memorable, biggest events, biggest changes that you've ever had. And you are going to have to be prepared for that. So I think it is time to plan out what we want to do, where we want to be, how we want to be engaged in 2023. Very important indeed. Now, and that is my reading for October. So hopefully you like that. But yeah, let's see where that's going. Let's see where that is going indeed. All right. Kizawanda. Whoa. Thank you, Kizawanda, for pledging on the Patreon. I greatly appreciate that. Kizawanda, there is a playlist on the Patreon called Live Readings, right? So Kizawanda, you go to the top and it'll have categories of live readings, behind the readings. You want to click Live Readings and you'll get about 20 hours, I guess, of live readings where I go through all the details and all the cards or what have you, and I teach and more teach. There's about 25 hours of artistic instruction over there if you want to make your own cards. There's probably, I'm going to say there's 100 hours of stuff to do on the Patreon. So for your $10, you're getting a good deal. You're getting a good deal. Thank you so much for your donation. I greatly appreciate that, by the way. All right, let's go to the next one, which is Life of Destiny. It's good to see you. Been a minute, but I always love seeing your Life of Destiny. Get a new job. Everybody's looking for a new job. That's a good thing, though, right? Because there's all sorts of people that are begging for employees. Like at my job, they're like stealing employees from other groups. So like, this is the time to be looking for a new job. So the timing is impeccable. The timing is impeccable. Very fun, very good, and all this other stuff. So you're pretty cool, right? You don't want to cook tonight. BooBoo, I don't want you to cook tonight either. BooBoo, I think you should order in. Get some Chipotle. I'm in the mood for some Chipotle. Ashley, thank you for your very generous donation. I appreciate you. All right, Life of Destiny. Finding a new job. A lot of people desperately looking for anybody and everybody. At my work, they're stealing people from other groups. We got a notification that don't let them steal your employees. I was like, are you serious? Like, you know it's a good job market when they say don't let people steal your employees. We applied for 100 jobs in 2 days. Oh my God. You have been working the computer. You have been working that computer. All right. New job soon. Spoiler alert, yes. Spoiler alert, yes, right? It does feel like all the jobs that are open, all the jobs that are available seem to be something with low pay. Let me say that now. Shalom to you, Diamond Oracle. Good to see you. But yeah, it feels like it's too low pay. And I think that's one of the limiting factors that you have here. It feels like you're wasting your time. It feels like what's open is low pay. And you just have to keep searching. I think it gets better, right? I think it does get better. The reason I say that is the Two of Pentacles. In other words, you have a situation you're going to come into where you have two different opportunities for a job. This job over here, this job over here. It's like a tarot throwdown, but with jobs.
Time for a tarot throwdown.
So I think you're going to be able to choose the best one for you. And I think that moment in time is going to be when you know you have your job, right? Because the fat man on YouTube told you that was coming up. And you know, when you have a choice between two decent looking jobs, that is going to be very good indeed. But basically you are talking about the schedule, the regular schedule, the moving in towards the new job, moving into the opportunities, getting what you need is sandwiched in between these two cards. It points to yes, regular job coming in. It is going to be the moment when you have the choice of almost two good jobs. And you're like, which one should I choose? That's the moment that I'm talking about. And that is the moment when you will have a standard, regular, good old fashioned, go 9 to 5 job is what I'm talking about. All right. We got GKS next. What I need to do to find a future husband? Well, you got to get out and you got to get on the website, maybe. I don't know. Let's see what I do to find my future husband. I mean, I'm out. I'm scouring the internet. I'm getting out there. I'm getting the grocery store. I'm waiting beside the melons. I mean, I don't know. I make that joke, but I've never met anybody at a grocery store. I've never met most women that I meet at the grocery store don't want to talk to you at the grocery store because they're shopping for groceries, right? So they want nothing to do with you. They will avoid eye contact. They will put in their iPhone headphones, whatever they need to do to avoid your ass. So I've never met anybody in a grocery store. All right. What do you need to know to find a future husband? Knight of Swords, just get out there. I mean, it's sort of the Knight of Swords with the sun. It's exposure to, well, that sounds bad, but exposure to more people, exposure to more opportunities, exposure to more meetups, more group gatherings, more hanging out in the neighborhood, more apartment events, whatever you need to do, and just get out there and to meet people, to interact with people. That is going to be sort of the thing, because it feels like you haven't found the right person yet. And in order to find the right person, you need to sort of filter through a couple of extra people here. Knight of Swords, basically, that's all about going on the big adventure. Going on the big adventure and hoping for the best, because that's kind of what dating is, right? You go on the big adventure and you hope for the best, but that's it. Violet, you met at the grocery store, but then online later. Okay, I don't know how that works, but okay, that sounds good. I mean, hey, grocery store works for some people. God bless you. God bless you. But yeah, anyway, that Knight of Swords. Just get out, take some action. You have to take significant action in order to get this done. It's almost like there's a barrier, right? Almost like you can't control what's happening. You have to sort of get through that, take significant, determined action in order to sort of find people, talk to people, interact with people, and see where that goes from there. Because the sun says there's something waiting for you. There is something there. There is something lurking. There's something waiting for you. And that is what's important now, is for you to get that out there and to interact with that space. So that's my thing. That is my thing. Lizzie Pooh, what's going on? What is happening? Fantastic to see all you guys tonight. I appreciate everybody hanging out with me on a fine Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday, my friends. Friday! And I am really thrilled, as you can tell, about having the Friday, because I need a whole lot of weekend right now. I need some weekend therapy. I do. Kayla, thank you for your donation over PayPal. Greatly appreciate you. All right, we got you in the queue. You're going to be after Ann. Ann is right now. Would there be a possible someone? Would there be possible romance with a little bit of G? Oh, my. You know what deck we like for the romance up in here? We like this one right here. Modern Love Tarot brings all the boys to the park or whatever the hell, playground. Bring the milkshake playground, something like that, Okay, something like that. I would avoid a guy trying to hit on me at the grocery store. I don't really hit on people. I just say hi. If you say hi back, I talk. I don't like roll up and go, yo, baby, what's going on? I'm TarotOracle. I stream every night at 6:30. Do you want to watch my show? Do you want to watch my show, honey? I don't do any of that. I say, hey, hi. I say hello. I say, make eye contact. If they look back and I smile. If they look back and they smile too, I go say hi. They're like, hi. I introduce myself. That's my pickup line. Anyway, all right, that's what I'm talking about. Would there be any possible romance with G in October? King of Wands is nice. Ten of Pentacles is even nicer. I mean, I'm really going to kind of say yes, right? I'm really going to kind of say yes for this. I do think there is some possibility here. Making it happen. Very exciting to sort of look at and to see where that's going to happen, right? Because you have a lot of good things coming about with G here. Ten of Pentacles is kind of the big old yes card, right? You don't really need much else other than the King of the Ten of Pentacles, because the Ten of Pentacles, happy home, happy family. Let's review it because we haven't reviewed it enough. Four of Wands, new happy home, happy family. Ten of Cups, the family is now combined. The family is new. They're young. They're finding their space. They're finding out about each other. They have the two children. And the Ten of Pentacles is like a happy home, happy family that's stable, something we can rely on. What deck is this? It's the Modern Love Tarot is what it is. Modern Love Tarot. It takes like an hour for it to come up. But anyway, it's a Modern Love Tarot. Eight of Cups says there's a level of abandonment here. It's almost like this is not the perfect relationship that you have been looking for, right? That you have been looking for. This is something you do have a couple of struggles. You do have a couple of things that need to be coordinated, fixed, handled in order for this to work. And that's kind of a difficult situation though, right? As far as the romance goes. The romance is not perfect. The romance does have a couple of speed bumps along the way. Eight of Cups talks talks about trying to sort of deal with that in our own way, in sort of a, respective way where we can make this happen, but we can also sort of figure out what the challenges are ahead of us. King of Wands says there is a level of excitement from G that needs to build up. And I thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. There's a level of excitement in G that needs to build up. In other words, it may not be there yet. It may take time. It may sort of be sort of a snowball rolling down a hill. So I think that's important indeed. Two of Swords talks about the disconnect between your two lives, though. They live this life, you live that life. There is a level of disconnect here. We talked about sort of the problems, a little bit of the disconnect here, but this is sort of focused on that, right? You have to sort of be able to gauge that. You have to be able to understand they have their own thing going, and you have to be able to understand that sometimes they're not going to be able to provide some of the things that they need to. Sometimes you're not going to be able to provide some of the things you need to, but they have a very adventurous sort of a moving on, doing things life, and you're going to have to sort of adjust to that. Sometimes there is a disconnect even when you are connected. So just understand that we have two different lives merging with each other, and that could be, kind of a difficult situation in the long run. All right, but it's still quite possible too. Kayla wants to know something over here. Kayla is like, hello. Well, hello. GK, hello to you. Thank you for your donation. Kayla wants to know, let's see, Joe, see me tonight. Is Joe coming around? Is Joe coming around? What are they doing? Where is Joe gonna be tonight? Let's find out. Let's find out what we got going on. Man, GK wants to know, ask for somebody new. Ooh, you got a throwdown, GK. I'm ready. My body, my mind, my soul is ready for that throwdown. All right, will Joe come out tonight and come see us and say hello? Four of Wands. Oh, eight. Here's my thoughts. Now, Kayla's all excited because they thought Four of Wands, and I just talked about happy home, happy family with a Four of Wands, right? Obviously, happy home, happy family. Here is a Four of Wands. Here's you two together in a space. It seems like that's the idea. That's the plan, Kayla. That's the plan. But plans change. The death card. Plans change. Plans have been altered. Something came up. Something's in the way where we're not able to get the things done that we need to do. We're not able to have the kind of sort of the connection tonight. We got to put it off, Kayla. Kayla, it's got to have a put it off a little bit. Maybe Saturday. Could be. Okay. Because Eight of Swords, I can't come. I just can't come. They're like, Kayla, you know what? Big plans of Four of Wands, like TarotOracle said. But man, something happened. I mean, I just, can we, I can't. I'm restricted with the Eight of Swords. I'm tied up over here on this tree, and it's cold, and I can't get over there. So can we reschedule? Can I come over Saturday? I think Saturday, maybe this weekend. I think you just have a reschedule. That's what I think. That is my opinion on that. Anyway, Crystals and Paint is next. Crystals and Paint is what's going on over there. And let's see. Would there be possible romance in October? We did that. We did GK. Ann has another question coming up. Crystals and Paint is first. All right. What does AV currently think of me? Let's see what AV does. Let's find Crystals and Paint. You like quite a few decks. You do like quite a few decks. So let's get this one. I think you said this one's one of your faves. So I always remember it. I try to remember people's favorite decks if I can. I know Sarah, my friend Sarah's got the Gregory Scott in mind. I know that Crystals and Paint loves this. And of course, BooBoo loves the Thoth. BooBoo is in love with that Thoth. Can't get enough of that. It's like a crack addiction up in here. All right. And it gives good readings. I mean, BooBoo will testify. BooBoo will say that thing gives some pretty good readings, right? Talk about the lucid dreaming. Nailed that right on the dot. But yeah, let's go forth and see what's going on here. What does AV currently think about me? AV's shopping around right now. AV's got other things on the mind, other people on the mind. Got some things happening in the background over there. So AV may be busy with other details over here. Seven of Cups. I'm bombed right now, Crystal. I might not be able to do what I need. Might not be thinking of you, but that's what happens. Nine of Swords says they're going to be around pretty soon. You really look at, like, what are we looking for when is somebody going to contact me? Are they thinking of me? What kind of, you know what I'm saying? What kind of opportunities are going to open up here? What you have is going to be so, so important, is what I'm saying. What you have that is critical here is the Knight of Swords as a movement card, because you're talking about rapid movement, short time frame. Samantha, welcome. Good to see you. How you doing? You're watching this as you paint the apartment walls. Oh my. Oh man, painting is never fun unless it's on a canvas. All right. But that Knight of Swords talks about soon things will be changing. Soon things will resonate with this individual. And the Chariot and the Knight of Swords being two movement cards says you're going to have an interaction with this person pretty soon. That's what I'm saying. Pretty soon, right? Pretty soon. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm predicting. Going out on a limb over there. Maria, welcome. Been a minute. How you doing? Good to see everybody. Hope you're having a fantastic Thursday, because Friday is tomorrow. It's the last day of the month for the stock market, and I am going to be putting in some bets in that stock market. Had a good day today, hanging out over there, having some fun, got a lot of work done too. And yeah, it's been a fantastic day tonight. All right, Ashley, tomorrow is Friday. Most people get paid end of the month, last day of the month for the stock market. It's Friday on the stock market. We got the weekend coming up, all sorts of fun activities this weekend, just everywhere is fun. But yeah, I'm pretty excited. All right, let's get my deck. Let's get my deck of cards. If you don't have this, it is available. Link in the description for $19. $19. See what's happening with this. All right. Ashley, we'll say, Ashley, a general. Let's do it. General love and a career. Let's take it 2 slices at a time. Let's handle the first one first with a general love reading. Oh, Jesus, the Empress. Oh, wow. Wow, this is a nice love reading. Nice love reading. You do have an opportunity for the friends with benefits. You have either an opportunity with the friends with benefits, or you have an opportunity for some sort of a fun sexual thing coming up, right? Paulo, welcome. Good to see you. But you have a little bit of that devil action coming in there. Kind of fun. I think love has 2 sides to it. One is kind of a sort of a sexual difference or sexual differentiation sort of coming in through here. Another one is sort of this 3 of Pentacles, like opportunities that you haven't had before in love. Not like a complete door opening to some whole new dimension or anything like that. I'm saying love opportunities that you haven't had before. Some interesting things you're bumping into that you haven't had before. I think love is sort of expanding in the physical realm. I think love is going to be kind of fun. It'd be interesting. I think you have a lot of adventure heading your way. But there's also this level of comfort, love, compassion, and stuff like that. I really think that the Empress card brings that in. Empress card does point to pregnancies. Normally, I'm not going to head for the pregnancy realm, but I am going to just sort of say the word out loud. The reason that I am is because of the sun being a child. You have sort of the children looking, well, not literally children. You have the sort of the I don't know, almost like a, anyway, you have 2 cards that sort of hint in that direction, but the Empress also hints in that direction. 3 out of the 4 cards do say something at least mildly interesting about pregnancy, about birth. I think you're going to run into something maybe with that. Again, long shot, but I got to mention it. I have to mention it since it's on the table. Anyway, love adventure. This is sort of an adventurous time with love. Leaning on the pregnancy thing, but entertainment purposes only. But yeah, I think that's what's going to be important here is a lot of adventurous things, changes in style, changes in opportunities, some fun things opening up, a very physical connection, almost like a physical adventure with love and with sort of the sex coming in through there. Now, career. Let's do the career as part 2 over there, right? Use the Waterfall Tarot today. Paula, that's what I'm talking about. Getting the Waterfall Tarot, using it like it needs to be used, throwing that thing on the table, all sorts of adventures, what I'm saying. All right, let's do the career. The career, the Knight of Swords is back. As far as career goes, there's a level of disappointment with kind of running into a brick wall. It feels like that we're not making the progress that we need to make. A lot of times that happens. We're not making the career progress that we need to make. Are we being held back? Are we sort of not getting in the progress, in the opportunities that we need? There's something going on here, and I think that is changing a little bit as far as it goes, right? 5 of Cups. I'm just disappointed with where the career is going. I had these ideals. I had these things I wanted to do. That's where I want to be. And you're not really getting that. The thing I'm thinking now is you are beginning something new on the career, but it does involve some action, some movement, a little bit of work, a little bit of dedication in getting the career in the direction that you want to go. Does that mean getting a cert? Does that mean getting a degree? Does that mean going to some sort of a school? Maybe. Maybe indeed. Page of Pentacles almost feels like we're starting over in some respect. Now, I'm not saying the whole career needs to start over from scratch. I'm saying it feels like that we are starting over in some respect because we have to pick this up, that up. And these are things that we don't have in our arsenal right now. Ultraviolet, welcome. Good to see you. But the Page of Pentacles says it's possible to do it. It's possible to begin that journey. It's possible to make that happen. And when we see the opening, when we see the opportunity there, not of sources, we definitely need to chase it with all that we have. Because I think that your career is going to open up. It's going to blossom. I think you're going to have some opportunities you haven't had before. And that is going to be some fantastic things and some fantastic movement towards ultimately where you would like to be in your career, right? King of Swords. I'm just sort of in the mode where I have to take command. I have to take the steering wheel here and make this happen. So there you go. There's your career. All right, Samantha, thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate you. All right, let's go to the next reading. What is the next reading tonight on this exciting Thursday? I can't wait to see what it is. We got Anne. Oh, there we go. All right, so G's looking decent. G's looking good. We had the 10 of Pentacles. A lot of good stuff happening in the G world now. We need to get more detail here. We need to find out, how would G possibly ask me out then? Let's see. What are they going to do? If I'm going to ask somebody out, I'm going to do it with the Avatar Tarot. The Avatar looks a lot like drugs and tattoos, which I like. Need to combine those two and to make exciting stuff over here. Oh, Jesus, 9 of Pentacles. So that's kind of nice. 2 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, and Aces. Looks like a career reading up in here. That's a lot of Pentacles. How will they ask you out? I think it'll be sort of just a sudden thing. It'll be sort of a sudden thing, not planned, just sort of out of the blue, you know, sort of, and I think it'll be casual as well, right? The Pentacles realized points to a very casual connection. I mean, let's do something casual, right? Yo, me and some friends going, you know, you want to come? You know, we're doing this. Do you want to come? Hey, I'm going here. Did you want to come? I heard you were interested in this. You know, you want to come? Whatever. So the 9 of Pentacles just says, I'm doing things. Let's go. So it is sort of a spontaneous kind of thing. I don't think it's a formal asking out. I think it's sort of a hanging out, you know, we're just doing our thing. And then something happens maybe with that. 2 of Pentacles talks about something happening. And that's what you want. Maybe. I don't know. Something happening. A little bit of 2 of Pentacles. Choices are made that are different than the choices we usually make. Could there be alcohol involved? Could there be some exciting thing? Could there be hyped about something that they're normally not hyped about? Could there be like, yay, I'm doing this, I'm doing that? Maybe. 2 of Pentacles says choices are made that aren't normally made, okay? And the King of Pentacles, it realizes into something that's steady, something that's nice, something that brings us into a happy space. Ace of Swords, we start a level of communication that wasn't there before. A level of communication that wasn't open, something that is exciting, something that is very poignant, and that's where you want to be. That is ideally where you would like to be. In my opinion, of course. But the Tarot Avatar points in that direction, and I like the way it goes. All right, S or somebody new. It's a throwdown.
Time for a tarot throwdown.
If you're new on the channel, the Tarot Throwdown is a brutal cage match between two different options, two different opinions that the Tarot has. Because some days the Tarot's like, I think this opinion's the best. And the other days it's like, no, this other opinion is the best one. So we're going to have to hash it out in real time, live on stream, and see what is going to be the benefits and the downsides of S versus somebody new. Because you never know. You just never know. Shaylee, I thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate you. I greatly appreciate you. And the Keith question, I got you in the queue. You're after Samantha. All right. S is over here. Somebody new is over here. Which one's going to win? Let's see about S. Oh, well, S has good and bad. There's not a clear winner here with S. You do have the Fool, and you need that with S, because it feels like S has really stagnated right now. Really just come across as just a big stagnation. Nothing interesting, nothing good, just very sort of stalled, not really out there, not really in it to make it. You know, you got to make it. You got to win it. And we're not in that position. Let's face the facts. We got the Lord of Defeat. Get the Lord of Defeat right next to it. It feels like S ain't trying. Right? You need some gifts. You need some effort. You need something put forth to make the work. And S is not willing to do that a lot of the times. And it feels very frustrating because you know what needs to happen. You're fully aware of where it needs to go, but S is not willing to cross that pathway. S is not willing to do what it takes sometimes. And it feels like that they're just in a defeatist mindset. You're not able to do what we need to do. So can we go on a new adventure with S if they sign up for it? Yeah. But it feels like they're not putting in the effort that you need right now. Not going to be putting in the effort that you're going to need later. So S looks a bit challenging as far as that goes. Somebody new, I got to admit now, looks a lot better. Your somebody new is going to be a little bit of a spicy one, though. When I say spicy, I mean they like the spice. They don't want to come home and watch the Netflix. They don't want to come home and hang out, clean house, chill out. They got the spice. Maybe a little bit of drama, maybe a little bit of adventure. Feels like they just don't sit still. And that's going to be good and bad in several respects. But the new person is going to be better overall just because of the wealth card over here. It feels like you're going to get a level of stability. They're going to be able to try. You're going to be able to get some things that you haven't gotten from S to begin with. And this somebody new is going to give you an emotional resonance, an emotional excitement that you haven't had within the context of S2, right? Blue Ocean, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. But yeah, a little bit of a spice. I don't know how you feel about the spice. Some people, I know BooBoo is not a spicy. BooBoo is no spicy. BooBoo is like, no, we're not going to play that. We don't play that in here. So, yeah. But yeah. All right, Samantha is next. Who has been thinking about me other than me lately? Let's see who's been thinking. A little Monstera. It sounds like a Scorpio. Y'all Scorpios, I'm just saying. Y'all Scorpios, y'all make us pay for it. Y'all make us pay the price. We pay the price with the Scorpio spice, right? Scorpio, all sorts of spice and everything nice until it's not. All right. Let's say, who has been thinking about me other than Chat and TarotOracle lately? We wondered where you were at. Good to see you again. Appreciate you hanging out with us, Samantha. All right. This is going to be, I hate to say it. You're going to hate me. I'm sorry. I hate to say it. Samantha, I hate to say it. Are you ready? Are you sitting down? It's the Virgo. All right? The Hanged Monster. Almost like they're addressing or looking in the past. They're remembering things that were in the past, that aren't here anymore. Sort of a fond memory, right thing, right? Hanged Monster. Got an idea. I got a memory. It's not what I normally would have. Jamie Lee, I thank you for your donation. But they do have the memory. They do have it, and they are thinking about you. 5 of Wands, they realize the level of strife between this. They know. They're not stupid. They know that there is, a little bit of that, right? A little bit of that in there. And you're going to have to sort of deal with it. But the 5 of Pentacles says, can we come together through? Is it possible to come together through the difficulties and, see where we're going? See where we're going to end up. That is who is thinking about you lately. Josephina, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. We got Blue Ocean next. You know what deck I like to use? A Blue Ocean. And that is the Ocean Tarot. The joke never gets old, my friends. It has not gotten old at all. It's as old as me, and yet it's still fresh and vibrant. Career reading for the next month and Amy's deck. See, Blue Ocean just changed the script there. Blue Ocean changed the script. You want an Amy deck. Pastel Kitty, I guess. Pastel Kitty works. There we go. Blue Ocean's like, you're not going to use that joke on me tonight. I have trumped your joke. Jamie, I thank you for your other donation. Let's see. Career reading for the next month. Where we're going to be. What we're going to do. How is this going to work out for all of us? Let's see. Career rating. 6 of Wands. A level of celebration. You're going to get some respect. I mean, you are going to get some respect. You are going to get some notoriety from career in the next month, by far. I don't think it's like just super dedicated or super amazing or anything like that. 6 of Wands is where it's the Lord of Victory, where you're victorious against something. You're victorious in a project, maybe something that you needed to do. And you get some recognition. People appreciate that. People understand what's going on. People understand where that needs to be, right? Jamie Lee, I thank you for your other donation. But yeah, that's very good indeed. So nice career accomplishment and acknowledgement for that as well. There's not a lot you can do about some of the things that you're assigned or some of the things that you're sort of butting up against. Almost like you're facing challenges that cannot be defeated. You know what I mean? Like in X-Men X-Men Days of Future Past. You can't defeat it. But yeah, the 5 of Swords is difficult. It's very difficult to make some things happen. Don't worry about that. Just get through it and learn the mistakes, because there's going to be a level of mistakes in career in the next month. A couple of them are going to be like, oh my, but just learn from those mistakes, move on, make a journal, get your notes down, whatever you need to do. Because the 2 of Cups says that you are going to have, I think in the next month, you're going to hear whispers of some people moving around up there at work. And that is the career reading with Amy's deck. That is the Pastel Kitty deck, in case you are wondering. It does look like another deck that's out, but who cares? Because, the other deck that was out is from another deck that was out. But anyway, Samantha, thank you for your donation. YLK, thank you for your donation as well. Shaylee, you are next after the Jamie Lee. Actually, let's do Jamie Lee, Shaylee, Josephina, Jamie Lee, Samantha, okay. There we go. All right, let's look at the queue here. Let's make sure we got it down. We got Blue Ocean we just did. We're going to do one Jamie Lee. Hop on over to Shaylee, okay, Josephina, and more over there. All right, so that is the queue. Let's say Jamie Lee, will M feel better soon about what happened last night? Oh my. Let's see what's going on with that. It is getting close to Halloween. We're going to be using a couple more Halloween decks. Hope that's okay. Couple more Halloween decks. Hope you like it. Luke Wender, welcome. Good to see you. Let's say, will M feel better about what happened last night? All right, something happened. The 2 of Pentacles. I think you forced them against a wall. I think they were forced against a wall here, right? Feels like the 2 of Pentacles. I got to make a choice I didn't want to make. I got to do something. I got to deal with something I didn't want to deal with, right? The 2 of Pentacles. You're making me make a choice, juggle some things, making it happen over here. Justice card is the Libra card. It is about settling down, balancing things out, and I think that's what they need to do. They need to understand that it is about balancing it out, getting everything fixed up, getting everything where it needs to be. And that's going to take time. That's going to take time. That's going to take energy. And that's something that they need to do, right? Knight of Wands is they're willing to make the commitment, willing to get the fiery aspect and move on and make that happen. But they're just going to need a little bit of time, right? They need to balance things out. They were forced to make a decision they didn't want to make. And the Knight of Wands are going to be able to do that, but they just need to do it progressively, slowly, right? I need time myself. I need the horse to drag this buggy, this chariot, and make that happen. So, yeah, there you go. I think that they will feel better indeed about that. I like this deck. We're going to use that on the other Jamie Lees. In the meantime, we got a couple of PayPal donos out there. Shaylee wants to know something. Let's do a little SP over here. SP, want to know? Keith, love about me. Other than that you're awesome. Let's see what other things that Keith loves about you. You know what Keith loves, actually. I mean, I'm just saying. I know Keith. Keith is like, hey, Kawaii Tarot, one of my faves. I mean, I'm not going to lie. Not going to lie. That's one of Keith's fave decks. So let's look and see. We got two jumpers. No, we got too many jumpers. We got one jumper. The others are face down. We'll skip them and we'll go instead over here and make this happen. Love it, Tarot. I love Tarot too. Welcome. How you doing? So let's see what Keith loves about me. 10 Things I Hate About You. The movie was actually pretty good. All right, let's see. What's Keith love about me? 3 of Coins, right? You're really open and understanding about stuff. Like if you come to you and you got a problem, you're pretty understanding. You know, you're like, lay it on me, let's hear about it. And you're willing to deal with it. You're willing to sort of go through and all that other stuff, right? Luna, welcome, good to see you. But yeah, the 3 of Coins says you're open, you're available, you're able to get things done. You're pretty excited about things. And overall, you're just generally nice to be around, right? You're well open to new opportunities, open to exciting things. 4 of Coins is kind of cool too. 4 of Coins kind of says that you have the level of stability that you need to make things happen. In other words, when everybody else is all frazzled and freaked out, and you are kind of focused on making things happen for the best, right? 4 of Coins. I have what I need. I have the stability here. I'm able to concentrate on what I need. I'm able to get things done and very reliable as well. They love that. And the Queen of Coin, you're just passionate about so many things. You're just a leader. You're passionate about so many things. You're excited about things, and you sort of a never dull moment, right? You always have something going on. You always have some innovative ideas. You always have some things out there moving around, and yeah, you know, sort of that. So that's what they like about you. That is what they enjoy about your company with that. Let's see. And we got YLK. Luna, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Let's get a little YLK action in here because we need some YLK action up in there. Panida, cheese panida. Panida at work tomorrow. All right. So the formal question is, if I see Panida at work tomorrow, should I interact with her at all? Because she might dislike me due to Samson and my connection. Or do we have nothing going on? All right. How do we deal with Panida? Panida. Is Panida going to be okay with all of this? Because I don't think Panida is. I mean, I don't think Panida is. I'm sorry. I'm gonna throw it out on the table. 9 of Wands, all the Wounded Warrior. YLK, you got the Wounded Warrior up in here. First card out of the box. Oh my. Wounded Warrior indeed. They feel like that they have to deal with this. We said in the previous reading, I remember, that this is something they're going to be able to deal with. They just want to deal with work, right? You sort of have the same thing here, but we're really getting kind of more personal on this read. You got a Knight of Wands Wounded Warrior. It always kind of hurts. It always kind of has that pain in the stomach, what have you, about the situation. Knight of Wands says, yeah, kind of wild, kind of weird with that. 7 of Cups says that they've already started searching for others, right? They've already started moving on. They're searching. They're seeking others. They're seeking a way to make it happen with some other individuals. So that's not going to be some problem. But the 7 of Cups is all about multitasking things, multitasking work, multitasking, maybe dating, multitasking, some things happening over there. And, they're sort of just doing that, they're dealing with it that way. And again, the Magician, you are still in that mode of, I just want to do my work. I want to do my work. Yeah, she's heartbroken. I mean, you don't have a 3 of swords over here or anything, but you do have a wounded warrior, 9 of wands. Wounded warrior says that I am wounded, but I'm willing to still fight. I'm willing to still do things, right? So yeah, you're taken aback a bit, but you're still in the fight. You're still in the fight. If you by the way, we talked about that extensively in the let's see, you got money on the PayPal. We talked about that extensively in the Patreon behind the readings. Man, we've gone so bad behind the readings. Sorry, not behind the readings, in the private videos. I've gone through so many cards. I've gone through every idea I think I have in there. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Well, I still have more, but I still have more. Anyway, we wanted to use the Ocean Tarot, and now we're going to use it. The friend M's thoughts about things, me, after today. Man, forced into a corner, got to make a decision they didn't want to make, and all this other stuff. So where are we going to be? Luna, thank you for your other donation over PayPal. Appreciate you. We're going to go with the thoughts about today. Wow. Removed a notch. We went down a notch in the relationship. We went down a notch in the relationship, right? Went from sort of a casual acquaintance or a little bit of a casual thing here. King of Pentacles says they're kind of holed up right now. They're sort of doing their own thing. They're taking aback. They're pulling back a little bit. They're getting their own stability. They're getting their feet underneath them again. They're getting their sea legs, as they say. And the Emperor, they feel like they need to take command of the situation by far. They need to take command of the situation. And that's what they feel. That's where we're going with all of this stuff. All right. Good Ocean. I love the Ocean Tarot. And this is from the same person that did the cat and the dog tarot, but they were in black and white, but now they're in color, so it's pretty exciting indeed. We got Jamie Lee double shot right now. Will mom support me purchasing Y and bringing home? You're gonna be bringing it back home, bringing it back to the house. I don't know. We'll do the Star Trek tarot for this one. What do you think? Star Trek tarot? I'm kind of in the mood for some Star Trek tarot. I do love this Star Trek tarot. It is so much better, and I mean so much better than the other one. I can't possibly describe how much better it is. Will my mom support me purchasing Y and bringing home? Let's see what's going on here. I'm going to say that bringing them home and the support. I really think so. I think so. I think that's going to be a thumbs up with that. You know what I'm saying? It looks pretty decent here is what I'm saying. So let's sort of look at that. Look at that. Let's see. I already did this. Hermit card says you're kind of on your own a bit. It's like at first they're like, wow, you're kind of on your own. I'm not sure where to go. I'm not sure what to do here. Ultimately, they settle down though. The Six of Wands is the Lord of Victory. And you have kind of the family unit over here saying it's okay, saying we've settled down, we're victorious, we're rooting for you. And that's kind of where the Six of Wands is. We're rooting for you. We're supporting you, right? Because they're riding in on the horse and they're being supportive and whatnot. And Taste of Armageddon was when everybody went into these machines and all this other stuff. Anyway, it's an interesting episode. But yeah, the Hermit, you're going to be kind of alone at first. After a while, they're going to settle down, going to be pretty good with that, right? But overall, I think that looks pretty good. Two of Rods says that if you could warm them up beforehand, that would help. I mean, it really would help, right? Warm them up beforehand. That is going to help quite a bit. In my opinion, of course. In the Star Trek's opinion, of course. Rosemary, thank you for your donation. I appreciate it. Now, does M still love me? Are they tired of me? All right, let's see if they're tired of you yet. We're not tired of you. We still love you. Let's see if they are tired of you yet. Another reading with the Star Trek deck. Yeah, I love this deck. Love this deck. Are they tired of you yet? They have a different opinion of you than before. I think that's the important part here. They have a different opinion of either you, the situation, or something's going on that's different, right? the Hanged Man, where Spock just turns into this emotional wreck, very emotional about everything. So they have a different opinion about you and about the situation from before. But the Queen of Coins says they've settled down. They've settled down into the routine of seeing you or doing the things or having this particular connection and whatnot, right? Queen of Coins. I've settled down into it, something that I'm used to, something that I kind of like, something that I kind of can rely on, because the Queen of Coins is all about stability, and it brings a level of stability with this as well. The Squire, though, they want to change some things. The Squire was all about changing things. The Knight of Blades is all about new adventures, making things up as we go along, getting a little bit of a stylistic look at things, but you sort of need that attitude sometimes. Let's do something adventurous rather than something ordinary. So I think if we can do that, we can mix in a little bit of the adventure and mayhem, maybe. Well, that was going to be beneficial to us all. That's what I'm talking about. Samantha, how will the Virgo act in December and January? Josephina, thank you so much for your donation. And Rosemary, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate you. Let's see what is happening. How will the Virgo act towards me? Let's see. I immediately have mixed reactions. Just intuitively, I have kind of a mixed reaction of how this is going. The Ten of Wands, they're kind of getting tired of you. They're kind of burning out of something, a little bit tired of something. The Ten of Wands, I'm sort of carrying this burden, carrying this thing. If you could really have a good talk with the Virgo, I think it would solve a lot of that. But it feels like they're carrying around a level of burden or some things with that. Five of Wands, they are going to be a little bit combative. So you have to deal with that, right? I mean, a lot of times the Virgo's kind of like that, but they're not just overtly, but this may be a little bit overt as it sort of goes along. The Magician, the Virgo wants more control over the interaction than they have. I think they want to have a level of, in other words, they want you to do this and that and this and that. If you would do this and that and this and that, they'd be a lot happier. But that's not reality, right? That's not reality. But the Magician says, I need a level of control. I need a level of mastery over this connection in order to be completely content with it. Yeah. Joanna, welcome. Good to see you as well. Everybody's here tonight. What I'm talking about is officially a party at the TarotOracle channel. There you go. All right, let's look at Love Tarot. What a fantastic name. If you're new, or even if you've been around for a little bit, hit that like and sub button. It lets YouTube know that I don't suck, that I'm here working hard for you, my friends. Working hard to make you happy as I can make you. That sounds weird, but you know what I'm saying. Anyway, how do clients feel about my readings? Oh my, let's see what's going on with the Elemental Wisdom Tarot. Wow, I think your readings are pretty damn good. I mean, I think people like your readings over there, right? A little bit of a thumb. Oh Jesus, where's that come from? A little bit of a thumbs up for the readings. The Star, you have a level of intuitiveness, that really makes them happy, that really makes them content, that they like. The Star, you seem to have a level of connection with something ethereal, something higher level than you, that you're able to pull out and you're able to deliver. They like that. Ten of Coins, I need to come back and get more details. This is something where your readings embark this feeling of, I need more details. Like there's a level of excitement or anticipation or kind of a good feel about what's going on, right? Ten of Coins, happy home, happy family. It feels like I'm very content with the reading. It feels like it just makes me happy. It has a lot of cool stuff that I want to know more about, right? Want to sort of collect more pentacles, want to get the Tree of Life happening, going, and what have you. Eight of Coins feels like you work very diligently at what you do, which is good. You don't want the lazy tarot reader, right? You want the one that works, the one that knows what they're doing, the one that has the good information, and I think that's you. Eight of Pentacles says you work hard at what you do, and it shows. And it just shows. You have a level of mastery that most people don't have when it comes to tarot. I like it. Love Tarot. That is looking very good. That's looking nice indeed. And you do love tarot indeed with that Eight of Pentacles popping up there. Eight of Pentacles and the 10 is a nice combo. Nice combo indeed. Luna had a couple of questions. Let's hop over to the PayPal realm. Let's hop over into that PayPal section. And what is going on with that? I can't get it to go away. I can't get anything to go away. This whole thing is locked up. My animations have locked up, my friends. Everything is locked up. It's permanently hard locked. Let me close the window and kill the app and see if that fixes it. Quit Stream Deck. Do you want to quit Stream Deck? Yes, I want to quit this crappy Stream Deck that is not functioning, it's not working. All right, let's try this again. We're going to try this again. What was the reading? Luna. We're going over to PayPal. There we go. There we go. That's not working. I think it's completely screwed. I think it's completely screwed at this point. No more animations tonight. I'm sorry. Is Minnesota becoming drawn to me since we have been hanging out? Ooh, I think so. I think so. I think Minnesota really has been incredibly drawn to you since y'all have been hanging out. I like it. Little Buddha likes it too. Little Buddha is going to be over here. Valerie, welcome. Good to see you. How are you doing this fine Thursday evening? Tomorrow's Friday, my friends. We got Friday and then the weekend. Man, I did. When is October 7th? That's when I get my new iPhone. I did order the new iPhone, which apparently was a mistake. I may cancel it because apparently the new iPhone is exactly like the old iPhone. And I should have gotten a used iPhone from the previous generation. I might cancel it. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. Anyway, with my old crappy iPhone from like a gazillion years ago, they're going to give me a pretty good deal on it. So I don't know. I may keep it. Anyway, I get my iPhone on October 7th. So that's going to be my first phone upgrade in a long time. So we'll see about it. Is Minnesota becoming more drawn to me since we have been hanging out? Ace of Pentacles says yes. Y'all have built a level of stability that that's really sort of shining to them, right? Because we're hanging out. We're sitting there, we're being over there, we're doing the things. And Ace of Pentacles says we've started a level of connection, a level of stability, a level of good things we haven't had before. And I like it. I like it indeed. Justice says we blend together like peanut butter and jelly. Like peanut butter and jelly, we blend together. The Justice card, things balancing out, the Libra aspect, the sort of that feeling that when we're together, everything is cool, everything is balanced, nothing is nothing is extreme anymore, and we kind of have that, take a deep breath and relax kind of feeling. I think that's it, right? But yeah, very nice indeed. Page of Pentacles. We're just starting. You see the ace, you see the page. It feels like we're just starting something new, something fun, something adventurous, something that's going to take us into a direction we haven't gone before since we've been hanging out. So Luna, that is such a great reading. I'm just saying, the Little Buddha Tarot comes through once more to make one of the best readings ever. Do me and Minnesota share some special connection? They just feel different. I mean, I think that's good. I think that's valid too, right? I think that's valid too. You don't like changing phones constantly. Me either. Yeah, but so I saw it was going to be released, and I'm like, I haven't upgraded my phone in a while. I need, it'd be nice to just upgrade. And of course, I picked the one phone version where nothing is new. Where it's just like the old one, same hardware, same chip. It's like, man, I made a mistake. I should just cancel it. I should just cancel it, wait for the next one. Anyway, do me and Minnesota share some sort of special connection? Ace of Swords says yes, especially with the Ten of Pentacles, with that Tree of Life aspect, that Tree of Life hand here, right? The Ten of Pentacles says that is an old happy home, happy family. Like there's some karma here. Like there's some past life or interaction here. Valerie, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. But yeah, there is something nice here going on. Ten of Pentacles, right? That's what's kind of neat, is that old school home, happy family. Ten of Cups is sort of the new school happy home, happy family. This one is the old school. Ace of Swords says we're able to connect on a different level than anybody that we've connected with before. By the way, we're ending soon. The last reading will be Valerie over PayPal. We still got you covered over there, Rosemary and Josephina, but right now we're ending soon. All right. But yeah, with Ace of Swords, we're able to get a connection, right? When you talk about things, it's not like the weather. It's like deeper level of connection. The Ace of Swords have a deeper level of connection happening here. So I think, yes, I think that is a thumbs up. I'll do a manual thumbs up because my Stream Deck software has crashed pretty hardcore. So that's where we're going to have to, we got to do the manual thumbs up tonight, you know, kind of a little bit of a Walmart read there with the manual thumbs up, but that's the way it goes. Anyway, Rosemary and Josephina. Let's do Rosemary double shot over here. Career and love for October. Where are we going? Where are we going to be at the end of the day? That's the important part here. We're going to be at the end of the day. For you, I think that because KD says I never use this deck, so I got to use it because KD's watching me. KD's watching. KD's scanning the environment. KD's got the... KD is like, is he going to use the Baroque Tarot tonight? Is he going to use that? KD's watching close. KD, I know you're out there. KD, I know you're out there, KD. I know you're out there. All right, let's see. Career and love, combo them up over here. The star, you're kind of guided with love. You're guided in the direction that you need to go because I think you know where you need to go. It's pretty obvious. You know where you're going to end up. You know what I'm saying? I think it's pretty important for this. The star says we're sort of guided in the direction we need to go for love. I think love's taken care of, really. Love taken care of. Six of Pentacles. Almost like getting a raise or almost like getting a promotion or getting a chance to make something happen at work. Six of Pentacles, I'm given something. And I think that's important to you because you want that opportunity, you want that chance. If it's a chance, if it's a raise, if it's a bonus, whatever it is, I think you're ready for it and you are excited about it. Knight of Swords, I really think you're looking as far as work to things to start speed up very quickly next month. Speeds up very quickly next month. So be prepared for that. Because I think if you are, wow, you're going to catch the tailwinds of something very exciting up there at work or something exciting as far as work is related. Eight of Swords says stop trying with love too. Stop trying. Don't exert as much effort as, you know, so as far as love is concerned. Let it happen. The star, you're guided in that direction. You don't have to sort of just brutalize it and worry and anguish. Just keep going. Just keep going with that, right? Because you're kind of in that mode. Kind of in that mode where you just have to ride the waves like when you go surfing, for example, you don't fight the wave, right? You don't sit there and try to hit the wave and try to spank the wave and yell at the wave or anything like that. You just ride the wave. I think that's what you need to do with love because the star says the wave is coming and hopefully it doesn't look like Hurricane Ian, okay? Anyway, all right, now, new opportunity at the employment office. Should I go ahead and claim it? Ooh, nice. The Sun, the Four of Wands, new happy home, happy family, the Devil, and the Ace. I mean, we're going with a thumbs up on this. But there's a level of something going on over there. Rosemary, you need to research it, okay? Why is the Devil here? Let's take the Devil off the table for a minute. You have the best reading you could possibly get. You literally do. Four of Wands, happy home, happy family, Rosemary. You have a new opportunity for a new home, new environment, right? It's a new opportunity, new happy home, happy family. Let's just take it. It's the first card. Take it. And then you have the Ace of Cups, the connection, the emotional resonance, the emotional fun, the good stuff that's going to be there as far as having this new opportunity, having a level of excitement, which is the Ace of Cups, all about excitement, is there too. And the Sun, the best card in the deck, the good news card, things lightening up, things brightening up, things being wonderful. And then the Devil. Rosemary, you need to find out what the hell this is before you take it. This could be so many things, Rosemary. It could be an overreaching, over-managing, picky, mean boss. It could be drama over there with coworkers. It could be a level of work that is unseen by any human being that's ever tried to do that job, that you're going to get dumped on you. Rosemary is so nice without this card, but the card is there. My advice, Rosemary, is to figure out what the hell is this? And is this something that's a deal breaker? Because if I take it off the table, it's absolutely stupendously nice. But what is this, Rosemary? You need to find out before you accept and before you walk in that new home and new family with that Four of Wands, because it's going to be exciting and tempting indeed, right? Exciting and tempting indeed. All right, we got Josephina, and then off to Valerie's reading, and we are going to eat a banana and take a shower, not necessarily in that order. How do I find the justice in this situation? We're going to go with it. This Might Hurt Tarot. This Might Hurt Tarot indeed. KD, I'm glad that you like the Baroque Tarot. By the way, just a reminder, if you haven't been here before, I'm going to make an announcement on the channel, but this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, there's no stream. I'm going to go to the botanical gardens. I'm going to go see a movie. I'm going to work out. I'm going to go have some dinner. I'm going to go hang out, maybe go mini golfing, shopping. I'm going to do all of it this weekend. And the problem is Christina doesn't wake up until noon. And so by the time she's ready to roll, it's 2 o'clock. And now we can't go to the zoo. Now we can't go to the botanical garden. So this weekend I'm going to focus on a little R&R, and I'll be back Monday, bright and early Monday on a Monday night. Seven, how do I find justice in this situation? The Ten of Cups says justice will come. We got the Justice card. Justice will come. Nothing says that better than the Justice card being the last card in the read. Justice will come. It's not something that you can force. Not something that you can force, something that you can make happen, something that you can sort of push through. I really don't think you have the power to do it, right? The Seven of Wands says you're a little bit defensive against the factors, against the things that you have been dealing with, which makes sense. It makes perfect sense, Josephina. It does. But the Ten of Cups says there's a happy lining. There's a rainbow in the background. If you let it just work itself out, you're going to end up with that rainbow indeed. Okay, but not much you can do. Let justice take its course. Let the karma take its course and let it arrive where it needs to, because you are not going to be able to force it through. So basically just hang on, be content with where you're at, be content with your situation, and let justice serve itself, because the Justice card being in the reading itself really does point to sort of an automatic coming of light. There we go. We get to the Titanic Tarot. Yeah, Titanic Tarot for the last reading. Last reading of the night is Valerie has a fantastic question for us tonight. Valerie wants to know, will salary be paid this month? Salary be paid this month. All right. Oh, by the way, that doesn't mean I'm abandoning y'all. It doesn't mean I'm abandoning y'all. We have a new class coming out that I am making for the channel. We have 7 unboxings. We have 10 4K flip throughs. We have a lot of stuff to do on the channel, including unboxing all the new decks. If you haven't seen all the new decks, by the way, if you haven't seen them, they are pretty nice. They are pretty nice indeed. We have the Chibi Tarot. You know I want to open this immediately. Chibi Tarot. We also have the Mystical Realm Tarot. And I have 2 more decks coming through, I think, this weekend. So we have 2 new decks this weekend. We got these 2 decks. We have 6 more decks to unbox. I think we have 8 decks to unbox. So yeah, not a lack of content, but the stream is going to come back Monday. All right, let's see what's going on with that. Salary be paid this month. Oh, Jesus. I don't see anything that says yes. I don't see anything that says yes. I think it's almost like it's delayed. I think if it does come this month, I mean, this month's over tomorrow. I think if it does come, it's going to be another month. I think it's going to be another month. The Two of Wands, you're looking for it. You're looking for it. You're scanning, right? You got the globe in your hand. You're scanning around. You're looking. You're trying to find what's going on, and there's no answers. Almost like you're not getting the answers that you need, right? And Knight of Cups says that not a lot of people are passionate about this other than you. So it feels like that salary needs to be paid, but nobody's stepping up to the plate, and you're sort of talking to just a level of frustration here as you're trying to get things moving, things going on. Page of Cups says you're going to continue like that for another 30 days or so. I mean, at least 3 weeks. But yeah, I think there's sort of a level of frustration, a level of difficulty getting things done with this. I think it is going to be a few more weeks before you get the salary. So obviously, you said this month. This month is over tomorrow, so I'm going to assume you mean 30 days from now, or at least October kind of ish. I think it's going to be almost the entire stretch of that before we get it. And that is me. Again, tons and tons and tons of content this weekend. Be prepared for it, but no stream until Monday. Thank you for being here. I greatly appreciate all your very generous support tonight, and we will see you on Monday.